Hey yo, welcome to Zville Lessons for Live channel. My name is Xander Villain, and today's lesson is about finding boxes in your pentatonic scale. Works on major and minor, but we're going to be working out of minor, mainly out of A today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where to find lead boxes so you can play easy positions. This is for beginners mainly, but if you really don't know your scalings yet, this will be for you because it helps you find boxes in each position. Then you play around in that box, you jump to a whole nother position, a whole different box. It helps you kind of learn the flow of the neck once you figure out what the root note is of the song you're playing out of. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's get right into this. Hey, thanks for joining us on this lesson about finding boxes on your scaling. And what I mean by that, first hit like and subscribe if you can. That'll help our channel grow. What I mean by that is when you get into your minor pentatonic scaling positions, which are easier than getting in your majors because they're off, these are based out of root notes. It's easy to find on the minor pentatonic scalings. So let's just go with A. And we got A, we've got 1, 4, 1, 3, that's 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 1, 3, 3rd string, 1, 3, 2nd string, 1, 4, and then 1st string, 1, 4. So in this you have what I call a double box with 3 strings, because all 3 are 2 apart. 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string. Then you have a single box on your 1st and 2nd string because it's 4 apart on both of those. They call these boxes because they're squared. You know what I mean? You're not doing this and this and this. 1, 3, 2, 4, right? Here's a box on the 2nd position of your A minor pentatonic scale. Right there, because they're in the, they're both 3 apart. And you also have one down here, 4 apart. It's the same notes, but those are called boxes. So what you want to do if you're brand new and you're learning your minor pentatonic scale positions, 1st, 2nd, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5th, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. These are the minor pentatonic scale positions based out of the root note of A right here. And if you notice on the 5th position, which is right below your 1st, because there's only 5 positions total, you just got to go down. The top of your 5th position is the bottom of your 4th position, your 1st position. So you have 3 boxes, 3 single boxes in this one. You have that one, then you have this one, because they're 4 apart. And then you have the same one you had down here, up here. Because this is 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. So you get 3 single boxes in that 5th position. You got a single box here, 4 apart, in the 1st minor pentatonic scale out of A, because we're out of A. I say that because I want you to know we're on the 5th fret for a reason. But this applies anywhere. If it was an A sharp song we were out of, there's your 1st position right here. But we're just playing out of A to make it simple because it's an open string root note. So you've got a single box, then you got a double box, and then you just got a single string down here. Once you start thinking about it that way, it'll be easier for you to play leads and find where you're at on the scaling. And if you're having a hard time working with your pinky or stretching your fingers out 4 frets, you'll kind of start learning, okay, these are always 2 apart. So if I'm going to monkey around out of A, I can go right there because I'm not stretching, I'm not way down here where it might be hard on you if you're a brand new beginner because your arm is way down here, you're trying to play leads, or way up here where it's all tight. You know, it's actually nicer up here because you can... Here I got to use my pinky because my fingers don't stretch very well that far because I got short fingers. I'm not a long-fingered guy. So let's get back to this real quick. One of the other things you're going to discover as you go along is this note is also this note. There's my open fourth string. That's a D. Here's my D on my fifth string. And the reason you can figure that out on your own pretty easily is you could say, well, this is an open A string. You should know that already. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, right? And then if you're doing that on your sixth string, it can figure it out the same way. Here's your D. Pretty soon you'll just know by looking at the neck, oh, it's going to be 2 below the 12th because the 12th is an E. Here's my D. It's going to be the 10th fret, right? So you could find it by climbing all the way too. If you're brand new, you could just go E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, starting the alphabet over, but not the scale over. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D, D. Fourth string D, fifth string D, sixth string D. Well, look at this. I'm playing out of A, right? Here's my double box with 3 strings, starting on that D note. D, fifth string, fourth string, third string, fifth, seventh, fifth, seventh, fifth, seventh frets. There it is again. That's going to be in your third minor pentatonic scale out of A, because you're playing out of A here, guys. This is your that same double box with triple strings, because there's your D note, here's your D note, so you can do the same thing. Right? There's your triple box. Then it goes like that, then it goes like that, then it goes like that. Your third position is the weirdest on the top end, and it's easy on the bottom end. So here's your bottom end. Then the top it goes from 1, basically it's going 2 4 2 4 2 4, then 1 4, then 2 5, then 2 4 again. And this is the only position that you go out of counting 1 through 4 frets apart. And they're not more than 4 frets apart, it's just that it jumps off the box. You'll figure that out. You'll figure out what I'm talking about as you learn your scale positions better. But what I really wanted to show you is here's that double box with 3 strings. In your first minor pentatonic scale out of A, it's on the 5th fret. The same box, when you're still in your A minor pentatonic scale, you go to your 3rd position, right? So single box, double box, right? Here's the single box. Here's that triple again. So you can find these when you start looking around inside your scales positions. Take a look at the physical dots on the keyboard or on the fretboard when you're looking at one of those charts that people print up. You'll find these. Okay, those 4. There's no going from 4-1 to 3-1. So you know you got a single box there. And then play around in that. Then you got another one right above it. And you got one right below it. Here's something cool too. And then I'll finish this lesson up. When you're playing your minor pentatonic scales, on your 1st and 2nd string, you're going to find when you start looking at the charts that when you're in your 1st position, the first 2 strings, there's a box here. They're 4 apart. Then there's a box right below it. And there's a box right above it. So those are boxes every time you play the scale system, whether it's minor or major. Minor is always going to be based out of the root note, though, so it's easier to find, and it's more commonly used for leads. no matter where you're at, let's say the song's out of a B. Here's your first position. You know that because this is a B note on your 6th string. So here's your first position. There's a box. Right below it's a box. Right above it's a box. Right? Box, box, box. Then you got your triple box in that first position again. And if that's your E, you know you got your triple box right there too. So, and then when you're doing your first, you can, that's a box there. These are boxes here. And then that's a single, but then you got that box here. Because remember, that's right above. Remember, we're out of the key of B now. 5th position. Now you got to go to that wider box. Now you go back to this little box. So work on those. Look at your chart. Put it in a really easy position like A, and say, okay, I got a box here. I got a triple box here. Then I'm going to go down to the 5th position. I got a box here. I got a box here. I got a box here. I'm going to go above it to the 2nd position. I got a box here. Then I got a box here. Then I'm going to go up above that to the 3rd position. I got a box here. I'm going to go above that to the 4th position. I got a box here. You're going to start finding those. Start playing around in the boxes by themselves. And then start connecting them together. And you'll start climbing the scales. 5th to the 1st to the 2nd. Up, you know. Those were just the 5th, the 1st, and the 2nd positions. And I was just skipping around to boxes. Just finding the boxes and then moving from one to the other. And every time you do that, you're going to get better at moving around the neck and playing and having fun with it. So, hey, so that's it. I hope you guys got something out of this lesson. And if you did, please hit like and subscribe. That'll help our channel grow. Check out another lesson by clicking this link over here. Check out our channel, see all our lessons and playlists by clicking this link down here. Like usual, we really appreciate it, you guys. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you on the next one.